So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, and this thing features a few different drive modes and terrain modes, and I wanted to take a moment to showcase those modes and what they change in the vehicle. So how you adjust between the different drive modes and terrain modes is right here behind the right side of the steering wheel. So you have this button that is currently lit up drive and has a line, and then terrain. What that does is basically you push it and you enable the other option. So let's just start with the drive modes. Whatever option is highlighted, you toggle the little toggle below it. So since I'm in drive mode, I'm going to show you the drive mode. So you have Eco, Normal, Sport, and My Drive. Now, Eco, Normal, Sport, they are set, but My Drive is basically the personal drive mode of the driver. So you can adjust it to be whatever you want. Now, there's two different ways to adjust it. You can go in through a bunch of setting screens, go to Vehicle, Drive Mode, and you'll get to this screen right here. Or alternatively, if I were to just pop out to Home, whatever on the screen, if I toggle this to My Drive, you see I can then hit Settings, and it'll pop me to the screen automatically, so you don't have to go hunting for it. Now, the best way to describe what Eco, Normal, and Sport do is through the My Drive mode. So under Eco, it basically adjusts the powertrain to a more energy efficient driving experience. You can see it has no bearing on the steering of the vehicle in the Eco mode. Normal is everyday driving experience. You can see the steering is just optimized smooth steering. So basically, if you choose normal on your own, this is what you're getting. Whereas for powertrain and sport, you're getting a sporty driving experience. Basically, the full performance of the vehicle is unlocked. Same for steering. You're going to have a more agile. It's going to be a lot tighter steering wheel. For powertrain, you also can get a smart option if you want to select that, which basically the vehicle kind of learns from your driving characteristics and adjusts based on that. But that's the drive modes. And if you want to do the terrain modes, which are pretty self-explanatory based on their names. So you have snow, mud, and sand. And guess when you're going to want to use those things. You're going to want to use the terrain mode snow when you're driving around in snow, a couple inches of snow. Mud, if you get stuck in some mud. You can see it's kind of helping with some hill assist options as well. Sand, you see that downhill brake control is off. But you're going to want that. And the terrain modes are basically going to play with the traction control system of the vehicle more than how the drive modes basically changed how the vehicle felt to you no matter what the road surface is. So that's kind of the difference. You could think of drive modes as, the vehicle, whereas terrain modes is more of the traction control side of the vehicle. But that's basically how you can adjust between the different drive modes and terrain modes in the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy. If you have some questions on when you should use a drive mode or when you should use a terrain mode because you have some specific use case, some unique driveway, some unique weather that you experience, anything like that, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to converse with you, just help you out and figure out what drive mode would be best for your situation. And if you can please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you've not already, every little bit helps and I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.